Welcome everyone, Marcelo is my name. New concept with this handsome man next to me.
What's up guys, Kevin here.
10 fragrances that we love, 5 each. And we've got 10 minutes to tell you why we love it so much.
Jump in the comments, let us know what theme you want us to cover next. So today's one, date night baby.
Here's our timer. 10 minutes, a minute each.
All right.
Good luck.
3, 2, 1. My first one is Patchouli Nosy Bay, a perfume that some of you may be familiar with from our friends at Paris Monte Carlo. This patchouli here is deep, ambery. I love a perfume that carries that kind of darker, a little bit of a mysterious vibe. For me, it is more of an evening scent. Why did I choose it? Performance has always been amazing. I've probably worn it for 3 years. And the feedback that I've gotten on people who love patchouli, it's their 10 out of 10 fragrance.
What's it like lasting power? So 5
Here,
hours?
Here I've gotten like the 8 to 10 hour mark. I love that, particularly with patchouli, it can go a little bit earthy, but on my, the side that I like is the dry down of the cacao chocolatey, almost this kind of dark sweetness.
That's its magic power. It has this chocolatey touch to it. Gorgeous.
When I think of the smell, I think dinner.
You're done.
Hit it.
All right. Vanilla, and I've got a few vanillas that I've put forward, is my aphrodisiac. I find that vanilla is very mouth-watering, it's very tempting, it's a very alluring scent profile. There's nobody that doesn't like a beautiful vanilla scent. So the problem that you have is that if it becomes too gourmand, too vanilla, then we're excluding people. L'Absolu have come out with vanilla. Aurélien Guichard is the perfumer for this. Yeah, exactly. I've got it here.
Yep.
And you'll find that it's a woody amber. So the vanilla, yeah, there you go. I love the way you...
The first thing I thought was sandalwood.
Yeah.
Comes off quite more creamy sandalwood.
Yeah. So it has a few notes in there. Vanilla is one of them. It is a CO2 extraction, so you're getting a very rich, deep vanilla, but it's more on the sensual, sexy side.
There we go.
5 hours. 5 hours,
Yeah.
5 hours on skin. Great as an evening fragrance also. Boom, yours.
One for the ladies. Framenti is one that I have to say, Framenti brings us to our knees. This one here, if you have that first date, if you've got that special date night,
It's a monster.
oh, it's a showstopper.
It's
an absolute showstopper. This one, I particularly love the scent trail. I've had customers and friends wear this, and as they walk around the room, you can pick their scent up in the air. It really lingers. It's a beautiful, now what kind of style is it? I would say it's more of this bright, mixed kind of spices, sweet spices, and the florals, star of the show.
Yep.
A rose. Rose, a little bit of this kind of spiced caramel, and then again, similar to yours, a bit of vanilla touch for some sweetness here.
I find that the caramel really pops on this one here. As a female fragrance, amazing. I was wearing it. Sandra has adopted it as her own. It's now, it's a female fragrance to my nose.
It's the showstopper. Boom.
All right, boys, actually we're doing really well. So I went a little bit more on the early vanilla. So another great evening fragrance for a man, and actually a woman can wear this, but I find that men tend to sort of gravitate to this, is Baraonda by Nasomatto. The magic here, and I gotta spray it so you can smell, is that it has a honey, whiskey, but a rose has been drowned in. I can smell it in the air. Boozy, gorgeous.
Also quite mouth-watering,
Yes.
but in a different way.
Yes, I find also, because I'm trying to keep my time, yes, that's right. Framenti will go through walls, whereas Baraonda is more of an intimate. This is now, you're at a bar or you're meeting someone for the first time, and as they get close to you and your body heats up, that scent profile is absolutely alluring. It won't go through walls, but I tell you, it will seduce anyone who's next to you. You're gonna get at least 6 hours out of it. It does have a medium to low, not a body scent, sort of projection, but a massive recommendation, and absolute aphrodisiac fragrance also.
Very classy.
Yeah,
I'd
super
say
classy.
very classy.
My time's up.
This one here, for guys and girls, this is by Pantheon Roma, one of our brand partners on our Italy tour. We've been covering Pantheon much more lately. This is O, so part of their more luxury collection here. O is a very boozy, unique cherry. Cherry is something that I find a lot of women like to say for more dates, right? It's quite a romantic kind of style of perfume. What I like is there's this little bit of a soft spice opening, and the champagne really takes over.
Yeah. The booziness of this is beautiful.
When I smell it, I do think this is special night out.
Yeah.
More of an occasion. It's a head turner.
Yeah. And the packaging, the bottle, the everything about this, it screams opulence.
That's
it screams, money.
Yeah. Is it a huge projector? I would say that it's not. It is probably more of a medium sillage here, but the scent profile is truly unique. Yeah.
You've gone over on time, but that's all right.
Oh.
I sprayed early on this one.
Hit it.
So the Uden Overdose is another one where it's a mystery to me, because if I smell that, do you think it has vanilla in it?
I get more of the aromatic freshness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't get
Not
a tinge?
so much vanilla. Not so much. Maybe a little touch, but I
Because
think
there's no vanilla.
Okay.
There's no vanilla.
Okay.
It has a tobacco flower, it has amber and musk and things of that nature. So I'm gonna say that this is my take on it. The amber does have a touch of vanilla in the fragrance. This is more of a, so it's still a date night, but now it's summer, beautiful breeze, your shirt is open, a lot more sort of relaxed outdoor dining.
Yeah.
And Uden Overdose is an absolute monster. It actually projects like nothing else. It would be the equivalent of a Frumenti, but now I find on a man is super, super sexy. Really
More for
gorgeous.
warm weather, I think.
My time's done.
Boom.
Boom.
For cooler weather,
Yes.
us Aussies here, different to the other side of the world, we're going into our winters. This is a perfume that is relatively quite new. Estrella della Mañana.
Estrella.
Estrella.
I love the accent.
Here we go. Shout out to our good friend Philippe. This is a perfume that we covered also on one of our fragrance tours in the past. It's, for me,
Gorgeous.
a mysterious dark vanilla, but very mysterious. What adds to that mystery? I love the smokiness, this kind of birch woody tone, and to some people on skin, which I get, almost this kind of smoked caramel vibe.
Yeah.
It's just incredible.
It's cacao, chocolate, but really deep and resinous, almost rumbling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Date night, very sexy. This is
sexy.
for date number 3, date number 4.
Yeah, and this is for a mature person, I would put it down to. So a younger person would go for a Uden Overdose, whereas I think that Estrella de la Mañana, now you're a bit of a veteran within the perfume, your collection.
Agree.
I would recommend to anybody Orchid Rouge.
Yes.
Sourdor.
Okay.
You can see that this is one that I like. This is one that I use quite often. For me, this is a beautiful, it has a rum note, but it's like a boozy vanilla. So it has a rum note. It also has like a caramel. On skin, I get a slight cake-like quality to it. There is almond in there. It is gourmand, but it's not over the top. It's not
dessert.
not dessert.
Not
As you can tell,
anything.
my vanillas are very pared back. They're not sugary and sort of ultra sweet. They're more about getting the animal side of us coming forward, the more sort of animalistic, and the more you let your own musks play in part. I find that this fragrance here, this fragrance here has about 5 hours on skin, and it is a beautiful, so moderate to intimate. That's where it is. It's not a huge pushes out into big areas. Yours.
Here we go. Now, if you've booked that special occasion, maybe it's your anniversary, maybe it's their birthday, and you've booked fine dining, you've booked an expensive restaurant, you want to go in there, you're dressed to the nines, you need something like this.
Boom.
Probably more for the men.
Yeah.
This is very rich in the spices, Swedish wood here, a very luxurious perfume house from Sweden. I find their use of ouds, the use of woods, incredible. It opens up with rich red berries, so you get this quite massive healing sweetness, but then the oud and the booziness, this kind of like
gorgeous.
sweet whiskey pulls you in.
Forget about it.
The woods are incredible, cedarwood, sandalwood, all this kind of tones. This smells like you've just...
Smells like money.
Yeah, you stepped out of Bugatti, you're in Dubai, you've just booked this expensive dinner that's going to cost you probably like an arm and a leg. It's the perfect perfume to go with it.
She's worth it.
She's worth it.
All right, last. It can be more female leaning, but I do like wearing Gris Chanel
It's a classic.
Extrait.
Yep.
I like Gris Chanel. I find that the Extrait has a lot of power. So similar to the Panadora. A lot of bones behind that. This also punches through. I sprayed earlier on the top end of my shirt or my skin, and I'm getting that fragrance pulling through. Think of Starlight, that cardamom, that milkiness. Starlight is meant for an angel. Gris Chanel is for a devil. But a nice devil, a person getting up to no good.
Here we go.
Very seductive, very sultry, beautiful as a, maybe if you want to make doing a first date, you want something that creates a statement. Gris Chanel, extrait, bada bing, boom, we're done.
Beep. 3 seconds over.
Man, that was a little bit harder than what I thought.
Look, it's our first episode in the series. KM's 10 in 10.
Yeah.
I think we did well. About 3 seconds over.
Yeah.
We're good.
Yeah. Would love to hear your comments. Are you familiar with these fragrances? Yes. What's the next thing that you'd like us to do? I mean, we've got a number of different ideas. It could be summer, it could be our favorites, most reached for, it could be the most bougiest that we have in our collection.
I want to hear in the comments, which ones do you think that we missed? So this is our top 10. My top 5, Marcelo's top 5. But which one did we miss? Jump in the comments.
Now, if you enjoyed that, we'd love you to subscribe. It's a great support to the channel. And we'll see you guys all on the next episode.